Okay, here we go, part 3. I'm going to keep on fixing this old tractor a bit more, and I bought 4 litres of paint, so I suppose we might as well put it on here. So I might pull it to pieces and start cleaning it up a bit, and first thing I'm going to do is pull this seat off because it's all bent. I've got the spring off there and the nut off, and it's bent there, and there's a spring missing under there, or I don't know whether it's a spring or a rubber mount. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, well, there it is. No seat. I've got it here. I'll have a look at it here. Okay. I pulled the seat to bits, the PDO guard and the mount, and that's the throttle. That goes on there. I've also drained the oil. Righto, a bit of an update on the radiator. I've run it a couple of times and it's develops another leak, so I fix that. Then I run it again, develops another leak, so I fix that. Yeah, the radiator's a bit of a worry. So then I've drained the oil again, and it just, because it's got no filter, it seems a bit metally. So I'm draining it a couple of times. I've got the drain plug out of the gearbox, and it's pretty dark looking oil, but I tell you what, it's not metally at all. And I've shoved the magnet down in here, and you can see a bit down there. What can you see up in there? It's actually chain driven, this thing. Believe it or not, it is chain driven. Can you see them chains up in there? There's one side chain. There it is. There you go. Chain driven. That's them. And the gear's all further up in there. And it all looks fine up in there. And I'm putting the magnet down in that bit of oil down there, pulling it out, and I'm not getting any metal on the magnet. So I'd say it's all probably pretty good. All right, I got the drain bung back in, and I've still got the engine oil out. The filler bung at the back here, back in, and I've gotten some, brand new oil, second-hand diff oil out of a truck, which was as clean as a whistle when I took it out. I thought, I'm not throwing that away. That's some more, and that's why I keep that. And it's a synthetic oil, so it'll be all right in the diff of that thing. And that's why I keep it. And this is the bonnet. I got into it with the sander and took it all down. It's very rusty. It's very rusty. I don't know. This is as good as it's going to be, and I've got rust converter on there, and I've painted it. That's why with a brush, it looks like it's brushed a bit, because I've painted it with a rust converter, and I'll just sand it back and we'll undercoat it. That's as good as it's going to get. These mudguards, oh dear. I mean, these mudguards are not great. We got some work to do here, that's for sure. I don't know how carried away I'm going to get. Righto, another bit of an update. I've got a great pile of stuff here that all needs to be painted. And I'm going to get onto that soon. I've got the belt pulley off and polished it up. I'll give it some paint. And I've been working on the old engine, and I've been getting it ready for some paint too. So, yep, that's what I'm up to. Yeah, well, this is where I'm at. I'm painting it, and I'm only going to do one half at a time. Here's all these bits. I've got them all lined up. I'm painting them, and the bonnet is next. Righto, bonnet's all painted, and it actually, considering all the rust that was on it, can't really see it that much, but I tell you what, it's come up pretty smooth. There's not many bumps in it. I reckon I'll be able to sand that down, repaint it once or twice, and I'll get nearly most of the bumps out of it. And the rest of it here, well, I've got it sort of all done here. Tractor's sort of done, and pretty happy with it. Got to get some more, got the red paint onto it, and then that'll be starting to look like something then. Righto, bit of an update. We have a bonnet here, all painted. Quite happy with it. I have parts galore here, painted. Tractor's painted, and this is what it looks like before it's painted. It's just pretty rough, but it cleans up. So that's where we're at the moment, and I'm just waiting for paint to dry. Then we'll get in here sometime. I've had a little bit of a go there. That's what's going to happen. This is called straightening it out. I've got a winch pulling on the corner here to hold the tractor down. I've got it tied to that corner of the shed. Tied to this corner in the shed. And hooked up there. I'll start winching it back until I get it straight. Yeah, pulling it apart a bit more. It's there's all the brake system there, and just pulling it apart. Here's the mudguards, there's the rusty one, and the other one here, it's not too bad. I'll hopefully be able to copy it off that. I've got the drawbar off, and that's it there. It's got a big flat spot on it. It comes out of there, and I'll have to see if I can sort that out. Not that I'll probably ever use it. But here we go, yep, she's coming to bits. Yep, righto. This is like a week or two later. I've had to go away, I've had to do some other jobs, and I'm slowly getting back on this tractor again. And the wheels are off. I've got it all buffed off, ready for undercoat. I've got, I might be going to do something with that yet. It's just quite loose. It may not happen, but see what I can buy at the shops, the bearing shop. Yeah, we're getting there. The mudguards. That's the other mudguard, and this one here, I'm probably going to have to cut a piece out. I'm not excited about it, but that's probably going to be a job. I've got the fuel tank off. This is the piece you see from about there forward. The rest of it's under the bonnet. That's under the bonnet. I've got heaps of bolts here. They seem to like their square bolts. Anyway, and the drawbar is here. This swing and drawbar, which is the roller that goes on the back there, that rolls across, is I've had to fix it. These were right down to about here, so I've had to fix the oval holes. This one was the same, but it's not very square, but not very round. And that roller there, it's all good to go. Righto, here's a bit more update. I've got this all painted up here now with undercoat. I've got bits here hanging in the shed here, and that's the floor plate. There's the drawbar, some more bits of floor plate there, and that's a bit of an update. Steering wheel there, bolts and stuff. Got the wheel chocks, and I've been doing some bolts stuff there, but haven't got anywhere with the mudguards yet. But anyway, we're working on it. Righto, here's another update. This is about 4 days later. I've been messing around. I've got it all painted here. Bits painted over there. And what we're doing is we're doing some work out the back here. There's the fuel tank and the dash. And these mudguards, that's the crookie. I'll put a little bit of paint on here, but I've got to sort some stuff out of there. That's the rust, and it is, yep, not great. There's the other one, and I've got problems with these rivets. I've drilled that one out and put a bolt in there, and that's what's going to happen a bit. But that other one there is not so bad. That's ready for undercoat. This, I've got to put a piece of steel in here. This piece right here, it's going in right there. And I'm going to fix that rust up. I've got another piece to go on here, and that'll get pop riveted on or bolted on. Yeah, but that's where I'm up to at the moment. Yeah, the mudguards. Believe it or not, I think that's the crook one. That's the crook one. And you know, it's come together pretty good. This is the good one, well, the better one, and debatable, but I think they're both very similar now, and I'm actually pretty happy with them. And the mudguards are in here, they're all painted up now. They've come up pretty good. Yeah, there's still a little bit of rust mark in there, but they're actually pretty good. I've actually given the bonnet another go over. Wasn't 100% happy with it. So now I'm just putting these parts back on. I got little bits going on here. I've got this in. I've got the dash, switches, gauges, that plate on. Seats back on there. These bolts are off. And the plate down there, I'm sort of just working on that a bit. Swing and drawbar is on. I think I need to put the main mudguards back on here now. That's about where I'm up to. That's the other one of them. And this steering arm's on. One mudguard on. Not done up yet, but and yeah, where I've had it clamped. Just using my crane here to lift this guard into place. Square heads, square nuts, and I'm putting them back. Not to worry. What size are they? Shifter size. But anyway, there it is. Looking a lot better than it used to, that's for sure. Ah, wow. That looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? Those wheel nuts look a bit loud, but wheels are going on. There's the other one over there. I've been putting things together. Pretty well all done in here. Steering wheel's on, and I've had to paint up a few little bits down there around those nuts and stuff. And I might have to do a little bit around these too. But that's it, she's coming together. I'll put the other wheel on. Just doing up the next wheel, and this is the last wheel to go on. And then we're up and going. Righto. Bonnet is now fitted. Getting to the stage where I'm going to give this a start and drive it out into the yard. All right, I'm filling the radiator up with water now. What a mess. Yep, going to make a mess. And hopefully my leaks are fixed. Pull the choke on manually. Let's see how we go. There's one. There's two. Half choke. She's a runner. I've got a bit of rag there just in case it spills a bit of petrol on the new paint. Just take it for a drive. Even got a bit of carpet. There it is. There's a beautiful old tractor. Case D series. We've got her up and going again, and running just fine. All new paint. Taken me about 2 months. If my videos have been a bit slow, it's because I've been messing about with this thing for quite a long time. It's been quite a job. So I'm really glad to see it going, and I'm happy about that. So good to have it going. And so I'll leave the video there. Thanks for watching, and next time will be the next project.